Greetings, Happy New Year everyone, and welcome to another episode of Theories and Thoughts. And today it is a GTA Theories and Thoughts. Today's episode will cover the curious case of a certain character called Yuka Kasen. Now, some of you might be wondering, who is Yuka Kasen? Really, who is she? Never heard of her. Is she some kind of pedestrian or something? No, she is not a pedestrian. Truth is, she is actually one of the main characters in Grand Theft Auto Advance. According to GTA Wiki fandom, Yuka is a supporting character in GTA Advance. She is the niece of Yuka Kasen, the well-known character in GTA 3 and GTA Advance 2. It is unclear who is the father or the mother of Yuka Kasen, although she has a very strong relationship with her aunt Asuka. She is only mentioned and available in GTA Advance. Around the time of the game GTA Advance, Yuka was living in Staunton Island, and she frequently visits Asuka in the latter's apartment. So how does Yuka Kasen fit in all of the storyline of GTA Advance? Okay, here goes. One day she was kidnapped by the protagonist Mike. She was kidnapped by Mike when Mike was under the orders from the Colombian cartel leader Cisco. Cisco planned to use Yuka as a way to blackmail Asuka, because the Colombian cartel and the Yakuza are bitter enemies. However, Cisco's plan backfired because Asuka would later employ Mike to rescue Yuka. Following Mike's success in rescuing Yuka, Asuka hires Mike to do more work for her. However, later on in GTA Advance, Mike got ambushed by the Mafia. This suggests that Yuka informed her aunt of Mike's involvement in her kidnapping. Yuka is really cared for by her aunt Asuka, and Asuka made sure that Yuka was in safe hands, and that was why Asuka decided to send Yuka back to her father. The whereabouts of Yuka's father is unknown. Now, Yuka's kidnapping apparently had a major influence in Asuka's crime career, and in short, it also has a big influence on the Yakuza too, because Asuka would order an assassin named Claude to cut his ties with the mafia boss Salvatore Leon by killing him before allowing Claude to work with her. So Asuka made it her point that loyalty is very important to her, and so that is the impact of Yuka's kidnapping to her. Well, what happened after Yuka was sent to her father? Well, a lot of things happened, but one of the major things that happened was that the Yakuza family in Liberty City suffered a severe blow because they did not lose one, but two of their leaders. Asuka's brother Kenji was assassinated in a meeting in a parking lot, and not long afterwards Asuka would meet the same fate as her brother at the hands of Catalina of the Colombian cartel. The Cayson family is one of the leading families in the Yakuza crime faction in Liberty City. Technically, they lost 4 members in the space of 4 years, with Kazuki Cayson being killed in 1998 and Toshiko Cayson committing suicide in the same year, and thus the deaths of Kenji and Asuka made it 4 deaths in 4 years. That is very tragic moment for the Yakuza family, and apparently there is no known successor to the throne after that. It is unclear whether there are any members of the Cayson family who would ascend to the throne of the Wakakashira. Well, technically, there are no apparent successors, with the exception of Yuka. However, Yuka could not be found. Her whereabouts and her family's whereabouts are unknown. Then again, it appears unlikely that Yuka would ascend to the throne, since she would still be in her late teenage years. After the death of Asuka, she would still probably be in high school. However, there are cases in which she could ascend to the throne. The reason being that there are situations that allow for a caretaker leader to take charge of the Yakuza. That is, until the situation becomes more improved. Because the Yakuza needs a leader. Just like any other society, they need a leader to lead them. And so, for a time being, the Yakuza may need a caretaker leader until they find the right one. So perhaps Yuka could fill the void, but that is all up in the air because we do not have any sufficient evidence or facts to support our answer. So let's consider this as a theory that Yuka either could or could not ascend to the throne. An honorable mention I would give to the mod GTA Frosted Winter, which is a GTA 3 mod which attempts to continue the story of GTA 3. In the mod Frosted Winter, there is a new male Yakuza boss named Wu Long. And this man, Wu Long, has a twin brother. I can't remember the name of the twin brother, but thing is, it is a brilliant mod by Pistukas Mod. They did very well with the storyline of the mod, and they really deserve some credit for that. It is not canonical, but still, credit is where it's due. And so that wraps up this episode. I would like to know what you think about Yuka Kasen. Is it possible that she ascends to the throne? Or is it possible that someone else? If there is someone else, please suggest who is the likely successor to the Yakuza crime family in Liberty City. Feel free to write down your answer in the comment section below. Thank you and have a good day everyone. Happy New Year! Bye bye!